Welcome to Storybook's Synopsis of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Darkness rises. The Ministry denies. And the boy who lived becomes the boy they fear. Fresh from the trauma of witnessing Lord Voldemort's return in the graveyard, Harry Potter returns to the Muggle world to find himself isolated and discredited. The Ministry of Magic, terrified of the Dark Lord's return, refuses to acknowledge the truth. Instead, it launches a full-scale smear campaign to crush Harry's credibility and undermine Professor Dumbledore, the only wizard Voldemort ever feared. Branded a liar and cut off from the magical world, Harry begins to suffer from disturbing nightmares. Visions that not only replay the horrors of the graveyard, but also lead him deeper into the mysterious department of mysteries inside the Ministry itself. His mind, it seems, is no longer entirely his own. Everything changes when Harry is whisked away by members of the Order of the Phoenix, a secret resistance group led by Dumbledore himself. At the group's hidden headquarters in number 12, Grimmauld Place, Harry learns that Voldemort is building his army again, and the Order is the only line of defense. His godfather, Sirius Black, warns him. The Dark Lord is searching for a powerful object he failed to seize in the last war, something he believes will tip the balance of power in his favor. But danger follows Harry back to Hogwarts. To tighten its grip, the Ministry appoints the cold and sadistic Dolores Umbridge as the new defense against the dark arts professor. A senior bureaucrat and ministry enforcer, Umbridge refuses to teach real spells, believing Dumbledore is raising an army to overthrow the Ministry. When Harry speaks out about Voldemort's return, she retaliates with cruelty, forcing him to carve lines into his own flesh with a blood quill as punishment. The scars on his hand become a permanent reminder that the battle has already begun. As Umbridge seizes more power, she is named Hogwarts High Inquisitor, passing oppressive decrees and forming a student-led inquisitorial squad, stocked with smug Slytherins like Draco Malfoy, to root out dissent. But rebellion takes root. In secret, Harry, Ron, and Hermione form a student resistance group, Dumbledore's Army. Hidden in the Room of Requirement, they train fellow students in real defensive magic, preparing for the fight that's coming while the rest of the wizarding world sleeps. As the weeks pass, Harry grows closer to Cho Chang, and their tentative romance blooms, culminating in his first kiss beneath enchanted mistletoe at the last DA meeting before Christmas. But the weight of his visions and his fear of becoming more like Voldemort begins to crack his spirit. When Harry dreams that Arthur Weasley has been attacked in the Department of Mysteries, his vision proves true. He saw it through the eyes of the attacker. Terrified that Voldemort is using their mental link as a weapon, Dumbledore orders Professor Snape to teach Harry a clemency, a brutal magical defense that forces Harry to relive his worst memories. The lessons are harsh, and the emotional toll only deepens Harry's isolation. In one explosive moment, Harry turns the spell back on Snape, witnessing a painful secret. His father, James Potter, once bullied Snape as a teenager. The revelation shatters Harry's image of his father and fuels a growing sense of disillusionment. Things grow worse. Bellatrix Lestrange, Sirius's twisted cousin, escapes from Azkaban with 9 other Death Eaters, signaling Voldemort's growing strength. Then, in a devastating betrayal, Dumbledore's army is exposed. Umbridge forces Cho Chang to drink Veritaserum and reveal their secret meetings, something Harry doesn't realize until it's too late. Dumbledore takes the fall to protect the students and, in a dramatic escape, vanishes into a burst of phoenix flame. With Dumbledore gone, Umbridge becomes headmistress and tightens her grip on Hogwarts like a noose. Harry's relationship with Cho collapses. He feels more alone than ever. Then comes the vision that changes everything. Sirius Black being tortured by Voldemort inside the Ministry. Desperate to save him, Harry tries to contact the Order using Umbridge's office fireplace, the only one not under surveillance. But the plan fails, and Umbridge captures the group. When she threatens to use the Cruciatus Curse on Harry, Hermione bluffs, claiming they know the location of a secret weapon Dumbledore has hidden in the Forbidden Forest. It's a trap. They lure Umbridge into the forest, where she's captured by an angry herd of centaurs after insulting them. Harry and his allies, Ron, Hermione, Ginny, Neville, and Luna Lovegood, mount Thestrals and fly to the Ministry, determined to save Sirius. Inside the Department of Mysteries, they discover the truth. There is no Sirius. Voldemort used Harry's mind against him. But they do find a prophecy, sealed in glass, containing the secret Voldemort seeks. Suddenly, they are ambushed by Death Eaters, including Lucius Malfoy and Bellatrix Lestrange, who demand the prophecy be handed over. When Harry refuses, an epic battle erupts. The young witches and wizards of Dumbledore's army fight valiantly, but are overwhelmed. The Death Eaters take them hostage, forcing Harry to surrender the prophecy. At that moment, the Order arrives, Sirius, Lupin, Tonks, Kingsley, and Mad-Eye Moody, and the fight intensifies. The prophecy is destroyed, but in the chaos, Bellatrix strikes a fatal blow. Sirius Black falls through the veil. Devastated, Harry gives chase, confronting Bellatrix in the Ministry's atrium. Rage surging through him, he casts the Cruciatus Curse, but it barely stuns her. She mocks his inability to hate. Then Voldemort himself appears. Just as Voldemort prepares to strike Harry down, Dumbledore returns. The two greatest wizards of the age duel in a breathtaking display of magic, fire, water, and shattering glass, turning the atrium into a battleground. They are evenly matched, but Voldemort tries one last desperate tactic. He possesses Harry, hoping to break Dumbledore's will by forcing him to kill the boy. But Harry's love, his deep grief for Sirius, his bond with his friends, drives Voldemort out. The Ministry arrives. They see Voldemort with their own eyes. Denial is no longer an option. Fudge is disgraced. Dumbledore is reinstated. The world finally wakes up to the war at its doorstep. In the aftermath, Dumbledore confesses why he kept Harry at arm's length. He feared that Voldemort would use their connection to hurt him. But now, there's no more hiding. The prophecy, though destroyed, revealed its terrible truth. Neither can live while the other survives. As the students board the Hogwarts Express, Harry knows the war has truly begun. Voldemort is back. The Order prepares for battle. The world will never be the same. But Harry and his friends will stand together. Because unlike Voldemort, they have something worth fighting for.
Thank you for watching Storybooks Movie Synopsis. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more movies.